So we rub in Johnson's, or you can use bar of soap. Bar of soap is a little bit better than Johnson's, but I'm fine with this, you know, it's more tacky with this. So now we're gonna let it dry and we're gonna add our film. So we're gonna cut the shape. We have here 120 by, I will do around 60, maybe 50, 55, 60. Pull down the film. 120 is roughly there. Around 60 is around there. Boom. Just hold the finger. Slide it down. Boom. So we're gonna spray a little bit on this one. Put it in the middle, just here somewhere. And you can see the fog. This is when you put Johnson's or soap or anything, the window film doesn't stick anymore on it. And I'm yapping away here, and this is drying because it's so hot. Take the film. So we're gonna do, because we can't really put the knife there, so we're gonna do a special way. So if you keep on watching, you will know how to avoid spoilers. Take down the H pattern, so all across and the sides. You can do an X kind of like this, not full. Here it's prepped. Let's start shrinking the film. Guys, just want to let you know, the window film shrinks bottom to the top. Meaning if I hang the roll like this, it's gonna shrink to the right or to the left, not upwards like this, because it's hanging sideways. So just answering a few questions that people had. I'm gonna use maybe lower heat here, just to be able to chat with you, because it's too noisy. So hot, it looks like the sun is heated up this window that our window film even shrinks itself. So with the Johnson's, it's more tacky. It's gonna tack to the glass. So if you tack too much, you lift it a little bit and then start shrinking again. So I hope that makes it clear. If you want that it doesn't stick, you can use bar of soap. So you can cut off this, put a bar of soap, wet it and rub it, and it will be like, take the insides of the sponge, you know, whatever this, like a scrub thing. You can see here that it's tagging down a little bit. If I would have let it dry more, it would have not done that, but I have no time. It's too hot. I want to get it over with. Let's maybe crank up the heat to shrink it faster. There you go. Alright, for the top, let's try cut at the very top edge, in between the spoiler and the glass. So push it as much as you can with the finger and cut it off just like that. Don't worry, this is not how we're gonna accomplish going around the spoilers. This is just so when the film is bent over and you're shrinking it, it's gonna kind of over shrink. So we don't want that either, because then it's more complex to apply from inside. Anyway, let's throw some heat. Gonna throw some, boom, 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 quick, quick, quick. And go again. I cannot fully see, but it doesn't really matter, guys. I will show you how we're gonna do everything. But I think I shrank it well now, from what I see. I know it's harder for you, because over the video, you can't see. Okay, we shrank the top. So, course, we can't cut it, so I'm gonna show you how to do that in a minute. All right, let's cut it to shape this edge, and the bottom. We're gonna leave the top. I'm gonna show you in a second how we're gonna avoid the spoiler, how we're gonna mark it, how we're gonna cut it. All right, so I have the light inside, and we're gonna go as much as we can with the knife. I could, of course, in theory do it further, but we don't need. So we're gonna just cut it. Quickly, learn to cut quickly. Joking, guys. Actually, cutting slower is better. So I'm gonna take this, rip it upwards. There, see? Upwards. Right. With the glasses, guys, I'm using meta glasses, the film. They dim in the brighter light, and as we are in Spain, it's always dimming, so it's making hard for me. Look. So upwards, peel it off. Alright, let me cut it off this around, and then I'll show you what I mean with the spoiler thingy. So I want to show you a little trick that is very useful from time to time. It's especially for the sedans, not much as for hatchbacks, but just let's do it. So you cut to shape, right? And now you're lifting the film up a little bit, okay? And now we're gonna lay it down with hand, and we're gonna go over a little bit, so we over shrinking it, the bottom, so it's not gonna lift as we apply it 100%. It shouldn't lift already, more or less, but this one makes it completely stay stuck, basically. So we can over shrink it. So now this is gonna be tacking down. Okay, next step, what we do is we need to know how to cut the top edge, right? So what we do is we're gonna grab this film, spray it down. Oh, god damn it, what is this? What the hell is this? All right, let me get it removed, and then we're gonna tint. All right, guys, I removed that, whatever that nonsense was on the glass. Some stop signal, hand signal from, I don't know, AliExpress, whatever. So now we spray it down a little bit. Ooh, my little water bottle. Grab our film from it. This is how you avoid all the spoilers, guys. Holy moly, this is going crazy. So we throw it on. I know we're not tinting, we're just pretend tinting, fake tinting, right? So we just apply it more or less where it's supposed to be, okay? Slide it in place, no white gaps, okay? And can we see where the dotted matrix? Yes, we can. Yes, we can. So what we're gonna do is slide lightly down more here. Okay, all good, all good, all good. All right, grab a marker, and we're gonna go all the way to this area here. All right, so here we have it. Now we know where the film is. Now we're gonna throw it on the board, or we can do it on the car itself. And we're gonna do it on the board because we have one. If you don't, you can do it from the glass. Spray it down, spray it down, spray it down. It's drying up immediately, guys. So sometimes the spoilers are fairly far in, and you cannot be able to shrink it all the way like we did here. So we're gonna do like this, because slightly above, well, not above, just around the top of the white line, and cut it like this. Boom, 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 boom. Nice. Now, on the tougher, more difficult windows, you have to over shrink the top. So I'm gonna show you how you do that. On this car we don't really need to, but I'm gonna show you. All right, so what you would do is you would throw the film on, right, where you can still see it, where you can still shrink it, right, more or less. And then what you do is, this is a little trick nobody tells you about, but I will. because I'm telling all the secrets, guys. So, see, we can get extra little fingers there, and that makes the top edge to be shranked perfectly and stick. For this car we don't really need to do this, but I'm just showing because you can apply this to more like where the spoiler is further in and you can't reach to shrink it. There you go. Done deal, guys. Alright, let's prepare this for cleaning and apply the film. So guys, I removed the glue here. It's like it's gonna take forever for me to show, but you basically use alcohol, paper towels, some plastic, you know, razor blade. I'm gonna show you some trick to not get those peanut bubbles. So if it's an older car, it's almost guaranteed that the froster lines is gonna be burned up. What happens is, see the razor blade? I don't scrape it to remove the defroster. You go backwards and you go all along. Okay, same here, and you would see how much debris we're gonna collect. So you're scraping backwards. Just keep on doing that to all the defroster lines. Of course, if you can reach. And only backwards. If you scrape forward, you're gonna remove the defroster lines. So guys, we went over with the razor blade, you know. Then you can still go over with, you know, the plastic one. Well, we already kinda did, but we will do it as well. So we just go over everything. So we're gonna spray down again. Then we're gonna do a few rounds. I'm not gonna show you all the times that we go over. You go over basically multiple times, clean the window. This is more for the, like, if you wanna really do a good job, you know. Usually less cleaning does fine job as well, but if you wanna do it pro level and you don't care, like myself, I'm doing this as a hobby now, not for the money anymore, so I can spend some time here. So we need to wipe down everything around, and look how dirty it is. This car, I think, is for construction because I see tools, so it must be for construction. And we're gonna apply the film right now. Now let's spray it down with water. I'm gonna peel off. I always spray it so no static pulls in the rubbish. Hands on. If you need to control the film, you can grab it on the edge because it's on the dotted matrix. You need to as well learn how to handle the film, so you can move it around sometimes, or if it's falling, catch it without breaking it, you know, stuff like that. This way. There you go, guys. I'm gonna clean that white afterwards, the marker line. Check for the white gaps. No white gaps. All good. All good. All good. 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 Perfect. Let's squeeze out the water. Spray it down. Spray it down. Boom. Start from the middle. Squeeze out to the left, right, whatever, which way you prefer to say it. A little bit up to the sides. Nice. I think it's gonna turn out nice because you usually can see bubbles from inside already, like a little particles, you know, those parts. I cannot see anything. Of course, always good to check from inside, from outside, I mean. Boom, 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 boom. doesn't wanna. Okay. So always have it wet because the rubber won't slide. Otherwise, you know. So here you go, guys. That's it. Grab some alcohol. Just gonna grab this. Clean off the edge. The marker, the white marker. Okay. Then we're gonna use this squeegee to get rid of the rest of the water, which is not gonna be too much anyway. And because of the razor blade, it's guaranteed that the defroster lines will not lift. Boom, 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 boom. There you go. Let me show you from outside how it looks. Okay. So here you have it. Perfectly tinted window. No bubbles whatsoever. But it does take time because this car is fairly dirty, guys.